Hello! So today we are going to be working on this, our animation assignment numero 4, I believe. And I am doing this because our teacher's lectures were somewhat inadequate, and I feel that I could probably help a little bit more. So first of all, as we can see here, that we have my final character animation, and he's basically just idling. That's our assignment, obviously. And we will cover parenting and symbols and how to draw within Adobe Animate. So first, when you make a new scene, and make sure it's 1280 by 720 and frame rate 24 frames per second, which is a standard animation frame rate, and just do ActionScript 3.0 and click create. And here's a little navigation tools over here that you could use to get a better drawing. I have no idea how to actually rotate this. And here we could just start by drawing your character. If you have a reference image that you did in another program, you could import the stage, and you could import your character reference image directly onto the stage, and you can resize using this tool right here. And make sure to lock that layer so that you don't accidentally draw on it and you can't separate it later. I won't be doing that, so I'll just delete it. And what I do here is just use the normal brush tool right here and just start drawing. It's really not necessary to do like shapes and all that stuff, and you only really need to do that if you don't have like a mouse, if you don't have like a graphics tablet. So I'm working on our character here, and I could just directly on the same layer fill in colors. Since Animate is a vector-based program, you don't need to worry about weird edges like you would in like Photoshop. So once you're done with a single body part, you use the select tool, select all of it, go to the object and properties and convert to symbol, and name your symbol. So this will keep it all together, and because if you don't make it an object, you would be able to accidentally separate the parts of your vector or accidentally edit it when you don't want to. So make sure you convert to symbol and name your layer as well. And I will add a simple torso. And the layers work here the same as they do in like Photoshop. And again, and if when you select, you automatically select the layer on top as well. So if you don't want to do that, you just press the lock button and you won't be able to select it. And you would want to parent two objects together when you don't want one to move without the other. So for example, if you want to move the whole body, it doesn't suddenly detach from the head, so you'd want to parent the head to the body so it moves with the body. So to do that, you press this little symbol right here, and to show parenting view, and then you drag the colored square onto the other to show that this is attached to that. So the furthermost left is like the anchor, and the ones attached to it on the right are its children, or it's like what's attached to it. So when you move the body, you also move the head. And to do a little simple animation here, I will just add a random tail. And you will just have the symbol here. So what I do when rotating something like that, here you could see that the tail rotates around, or pivots, I guess, around a point that seems like it's attached to the back of the character. And if you see here, if you press the transform tool, you could see that the pivot point is on that corner. So you do the same thing here. Just zoom in, and you take this pivot point and you put it on the joint you want it to rotate around, and now it will rotate around that pivot. And if you didn't do that, if it was still in the middle, it would rotate around the middle instead, which would be difficult to animate. So move this back, and zoom out a bit, and we could extend frames to 24. Why did it do that? Sorry. Extend all the frames to 24. You could also select multiple frames and layers by holding Shift and click, or dragging like that. And you could, well, you should be able to control their length from there, which I am somehow struggling to do. And yeah, you could control their length from there. So I will also parent this tail to the body. Oh no, it's gonna crash. Cool. I'll be right back.